Why, hello everyone. You might know what today's video is about. Yeah, this is, with Deku had the Witcher Billy. Sorry for the noise, just fixing my bed real quick. Um, last time, I had Deku who killed his first monster, aka a vampire. And vampires are basically unkillable in the Witcher franchises. So I made him into a vampire because I want my Deku be OP. And technically, yes, he still can get infected by the vampire stuff. The reason why is because he's not a full out Witcher. He only has the abilities of the Witcher. His father before Deku was born, he became a fallen Witcher. So, well, yeah, I'm just going to change the plot where Geralt is Deku's father. I want to say it was between of him transforming into a Witcher. So that's how Deku got his abilities. Since the way I was doing was making zero sense. So yeah. Deku became a full-on vampire, but now he's also learned about monsters. So, since Stain was killed by a vampire, oh yeah, just so I know, 18 plus because blood, violence, and some other stuff. Oh yeah, Rocket is his shit. So, I'm going not do anything yet. Did I say shit or shit? I don't know if I can hear. I guess I'm going to have to go to the for his train arc. Nah, I'm not going to have this episode. Screw it. Yeah, so that the train arc has happened. I want to say there's like a week between the Force arc. So yeah. What's the plus my if I don't care. I need more time with Uraraka and Deku to have a little bit more date scenes for those two. Yeah, so yeah. Time for a date scene with Deku and Uraraka since those two are dating. Like I said, the vampire doesn't really affect him. He doesn't have to drink. I'm going to list down let you guys know what the vampire doesn't need. We don't really need to drink blood. We can be out in the sun, and no humans, like human beings, can kill vampires in the series. So silver, garlic, the strike through the heart, those will only slow them down. It won't kill them. Abilities of the vampire, I don't really know. If you played the game, I'm going to give that I can't exactly remember his name. Give me a second. I'm going to look up his name. Okay, the vampire's name was Deklov. I'm going to say he has the abilities of Deku. So he has the transformation, which is fucking epic. You need to watch the boss fight to see Deku's transformation, or fucking play the game yourself. Honestly, it's just a fucking amazing transformation. So vampires have super strength, a mist form. I don't think they can turn into bats, but they do have the ability to control bats and super speed. And apparently, they can make their fingernails and fingers very long and sharp, like claws. So yeah, extra weapons. Okay, back to the video. Oh, so yeah, Deku and Uraka were mostly talking, anyhow, just having a great time. Like nothing really too special. Um, I want to say, hey, Geralt, Deku's dad did hear about the vampire incident, so Geralt now knows Deku is a vampire, but a good vampire. Um, I can't remember Geralt's friend. He's a monster, but a good monster. So yeah. So uh, Deku gets a phone call by Geralt, and tells Deku, "Ooh, Izuku, we need me up and talk. The fiend you killed. If you know what's not human, I have to tell you something." And Deku went, "What do you mean, not human? That person that bit you and you killed by back. How do you know about that? I will tell you everything that I know. You just have to come home." And Deku says, "But I'm on a date with Uraka." He said, "Okay, finish up your date, then come straight home." And Deku says, "Okay, bye." And Geralt says, "Bye." Hey, so that's how. This is when Deku's going to learn about monsters. Yay! But not yet. I want to get this scene out of the way. Yeah, this video is going to be about maybe 17 minutes long. It's going to be a pretty short video today. So yeah, Deku and Uraka are just having a good time talking. Pretty much, Deku took her out to eat. Basically, that's basically how they did. Um, when they were walking home, I'm going to say Deku, before they got but before Uraka started walking up to her house, Deku kissed Uraka for the very first time. And Deku says is bye, and I have to go now. Just leaving Uraka there with a beet red face, and her parents seeing that, and we're just smiling at each other. Just like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that happened. Time for Deku to tell about the monsters. So when Deku get home, Geralt came down to Deku and told him to follow him, taking Deku to a sacred room in the house, take him to a sacred basement, which Deku never knew they had. And Geralt is just telling about monsters now. So, and Deku is like, "So monsters are real." And Geralt says, "Yes, and the monster you went up against is a true vampire." And Deku went a true vampire. What do you mean by that? And Geralt just explains, you know everything about normal stories about vampires, how sun, garlic, um, 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 silver, and the stake through heart, correct? And Deku says, yes, why? And Geralt says, forget all that. That's not true. Because us humans, you're not a human no more. Because you have been infected by the vampire. Here, we cannot kill them. Vampires cannot die by sunlight. All the ways I just named. And vampires do have special abilities, which you will have to unlock. So basically, you must keep this a secret and say it's an extra part of your quirk starting to unlock. Got that? And Deku says, got it. So yeah, and now it's time for a little training montage for. Actually, this is when Deku becomes a monster hunter, in fact. And Girl's phone asks, so, since you're a monster, and you can be a completely good one, you don't have to drink blood, I think. I believe you have to drink blood once in a while, but not often, to keep your powers in check. And Deku says, okay, cool. So, oh yeah, but you have special abilities you will unlock someday. I don't know when, don't know how, I do not know how long the transformation takes. And Deku just simply asks, what if I become a monster hunter just like you? Instead of drinking human blood, I can drink monster blood. And Geralt's thinking, that actually might not be a bad idea. But you have to keep all the monsters a secret. And Deku straight up said, ask why. And why does the heroes know about monsters? Geralt says, the heroes do know about monsters. They do know they're real. They're just wanting keeping it under wraps. So basically, no one else knows. What? And Geralt says, I'm pretty sure no one else knows. I'm going to tell you my true job. My true job is, yes, I am part of the army, but I'm a bounty hunter for monster hunting. So, they place a certain amount of money on a monster's head, and I go kill. And Deku says, okay, so, rule number 1 of me. Do not get detected by your company. And Geralt says, you don't really have to worry about that since no one can kill you. Now you're basically a god. So yeah. And Deku says, oh, well, didn't saw that one coming. And Geralt says, yeah, no one really does. So you're the only one who can technically kill other vampires. And Deku says, cool. Yeah, I don't feel like doing a super long video, so I'm going to leave it off here. Yeah, so I'll go on for a little bit longer. So for the training part, or for Deku becoming a monster hunter. So yeah, Geralt, instead of training him like to through the ropes, Geralt's no longer worried about him actually dying. He just falls and takes him on a monster hunt. So yeah, that's basically what happens. And this is where I'm going to end the video. Bye, good night. If you don't like this video, I understand. This I am going to redo this series. So yeah. By the way, share the video around. Share the video. That's it. I'm not going to ask anyone to subscribe or like. If you dislike the video, let me know the reason why. If you say, hey, this is the way I'm telling the story, I'll understand. And check out my other videos. The Chef for Killer and what if Deku. No, what if Deku was Chef for Killer and what if Deku was Slenderman. See you later.